Are magic mushrooms legal and are they safe? These are the two questions I get asked the most when I say I work with psilocybin mushrooms. Today, we're going to break down what's legal, what's not, and how to create a safe space for your next journey. I'm Eric. I'm a psilocybin facilitator here in Oregon, and I also offer multi-day nature-based journeys around the facilitated mushroom experience. I've been in psychology for nearly my whole adult life, and I honestly believe the legalization of magic mushrooms and the increasing incorporation of nature into people's healing practices could help us rapidly become wiser, more self-aware, caring, and open beings so we can be more responsible with our incredible human powers. And mushrooms could be a game changer for many people's personal mental health struggles. But working with them in a facilitated, or as some people call it, therapeutic way, is very new for most people, and there are a lot of questions around it all. I'll break down all that and more. Let's start with the legal side. In the US, psilocybin, which is the active compound of magic mushrooms, is still federally illegal, but both Oregon and Colorado have created frameworks for its legal use. In Oregon, psilocybin can only be taken at licensed service centers with a trained facilitator present. You can't buy them in stores and you can't take them home. It's a guided experience. We'll go over why this is later. They're still illegal in most countries around the world, though places like Jamaica and Mexico allow for its use. That said, it's unregulated in these places, so there are risks. Now, are they safe? Physically, yes. You'd have to eat at least 50 pounds of dry psilocybin mushrooms to overdose, and far more by other estimates. I can't even get through 4 pounds of pizza, and I can put down some food. So you'd probably have severe indigestion before you have a toxic overdose. But that's not what most people are actually worried about when it comes to mushroom journeys. People concerned about them often tell me, I'm worried that I'll lose control. That's a bit more complicated. I'll have a whole video coming out about this topic, but here's what you should know for now. Mushrooms temporarily quiet the part of your brain called the default mode network. Basically, your inner narrator, your normal thoughts, patterns, and habits all shut down more. That's what allows for something else to emerge. Deep insights, self-awareness, subconscious thoughts and patterns, and those wild hallucinogenic visions people talk about. This also means you're vulnerable. You're open to influence, and you'll have a very tough time dealing with any issues in your external physical environment. Imagine having to deal with a serious matter, like an incident where your physical safety is threatened or you have to handle law enforcement while your capacity is hindered. Even dealing with situations that are irritating, such as having to deal with a conversation you're just not into, can influence your journey, especially if you keep thinking about how you're going to deal with them. You also become completely present with yourself and the world around you. You want that world to reflect the harmony and peace you're seeking. And when things do arise, you want to be in a space where you're able to process those deeper issues that may come up. Your safety and your ability to sit with the mushroom experience and allow it to unfold relies heavily on your sets, meaning your mindset, and your setting or your environment. Let's face it, most people won't do major mushroom journeys many times in their lives, particularly if things go wrong. So making the most of them matters a lot. This is where Oregon's model, which involves trained and licensed facilitators and a licensed service center, helps people get to what they're looking for from their mushroom journey. The legally required steps of the mushroom journey are a short screening. We want to make sure you're safe for the journey and there's a good fit between you and your facilitator. After that, we do an in-depth preparation session where we talk about intentions, dosage, music, expectations, and things that may arise during your journey. On the medicine day, you come into a licensed center for your guided journey. Afterwards, you'll have at least one integration session to help you process what come up and bring what you saw from your time in the medicine back into your life. This is the most difficult and lengthy part of the journey, though most people are understandably more focused on coming into the journey than how they'll come out of it. All in, there's a lot of time and effort put into your journey, but when done with intention and in a safe space, it's amazing how powerfully it helps people break through depression, anxiety, work with trauma, grief, get to the root of their addictions, and more in ways that traditional therapy would take years, if ever, to accomplish. I kid you not when I say a psilocybin journey is quite possibly the most powerful tool for healing and self-awareness that I've seen in my life. It also opens you up to your feelings, allows you to explore your purpose, work with your subconscious blocks, heal your sacred wound, feel your connection to the oneness of everything, and create a shift in the foundation of your entire worldview. We here at Evolve Wild combine the legal psilocybin experience with nature-based journeys here in gorgeous Oregon to deepen both the mushroom experience and your connection to the gorgeous natural world that still exists, and to reconnect with what really matters most in the world and in you. As much as mushrooms can help you heal on the level of consciousness, time in nature does very similar things on the physical level. It helps reduce cortisol and blood pressure, reduces stress, calm your nervous system, improve your mood, and more. Beyond that, most people will tell you that you'll want a healthy dose of nature in your mushroom journey. We couldn't agree more, particularly in the post-mushroom integration phase when neuroplasticity is at its height and your brain is creating new connections, habits, and feedback loops. Keeping a connection with the natural world throughout your journey allows you to interact with mystery, experience awe, and floods your system with goodness while it's in a raw state for deep, sustainable transformation. This all helps you take a massive step towards real change, both within yourself and how you interact with the world that we all inhabit. If you're curious about how psilocybin in nature can help you move away from feeling numb, stuck, depressed, and hopeless, to truly connected and loving your unique life again, I'd love to share more. Explore our journeys at evolvewild.com. If you're feeling ready to move forward with us, schedule an exploration call with me. And of course, if you want to go deeper down the rabbit hole, subscribe to our channel here. We'll have plenty of videos coming out where we explore the intersection between nature, mushrooms, and a host of other fascinating things to help us all transform ourselves and the way us humans inhabit the world. Thanks for watching.